Oh man, well, here we go. And yeah, we're playing Hearts of Iron 4 today because why not? I didn't have any other plans, honestly, so I didn't really plan out what I'm gonna play as. Kind of just threw a bunch of things together, to be honest with you. But everything's good. I need to look down, but yeah. So, what I do plan to do is an ahistorical run centered around here. You can probably see most of the screen. I would hope so. So, I'm gonna start with the Netherlands. I've never played the Dutch. I've played about the entirety of this planet, unfortunately, just not any of like the minor countries. Not that anybody cares about Netherlands, but here we are. You can see if we don't get destroyed in like the first, well, before 1942 probably. I am playing Road to 56 and a couple other mods, but that's about it. Nothing major, nothing fancy. Evening, everybody. Coming in, watching on all streams. A bit of a slow night, but yeah, we're going full chaos, ahistorical, anything. I don't really care. Because the thing about playing historically is it's pretty predictable. It's pretty easy. I mean, if you know history, obviously, makes sense. But if we're going ahistorical, anything can happen, and well, doesn't exactly break any of the focus trees, but it also doesn't like make it so easy at the end. You never know who's going to be fighting with who. Hello, hello, vertical chat. Appreciate everybody coming in. I should have done this beforehand, by the way, but since we're here, might as well just fill in dead air. I probably didn't say this, but I play without music. I'm gonna turn that on once we get in. It's kind of my fault. I like to have my own music in the background, and can't do it on stream. I would get my channel deleted, as has happened before. Could have made like a safe playlist, but you know, that's kind of boring. Nice. Thank you. As we go down the list of every country available in 1936, I do appreciate people coming in the vertical chat, even though it's not really the main focus at all. It never really was. Good luck. Thanks, I guess. Haven't even started yet, though. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I like playing a bit of a passive build, a bit of a sleeper build in these games. I'm not a fan of just taking over everything. It kind of just makes it too easy. So yeah, how are we all doing today? I almost slept. Almost didn't make it on stream, so thankfully I didn't do that. Lend leases, I'm gonna leave like limited, just because why not? Everything else looks fine to me. Kick from faction, leave, join, same ideology. I feel like it's a bit more fair. Usually all my games always end up with like the entirety of the world in one single faction against me or something like that. And that's not fun, let me tell you, not endgame. Like at all. Take over leadership, blah, blah, all this is fine. Coup, boosting popularity, all is fine. Agencies, I could care less about. I do have the spy DLC, but it's kind of like useless. Besides like one or two things. So yeah, let me check my feeds and stuff as I always do. There we go. I'm not gonna bother with anything else. I do want to do something funny here with the U.S. I want to make the Confederacy rise up. Makes for a bit more of a dynamic, ahistorical thing. Custom colors stuff, all that stuff doesn't really matter to me. No loot boxes. Actually, well, let's play with that. Bit of a fun time. I'm not trying to be serious. I'm not trying to be an esports hard to fight on 4 player here or anything like that. Some of these better mechanics mods, I think I will leave on. Games from minor countries. I mean, I guess that's me. Due to the fact that the AI is constantly deleting its production lines, it loses a significant part of its potential equipment, which is not lost by the player. The rule corrects the problem by adding the AI-based production efficiency. I mean, we're playing a minor country. I don't want to get my ass beat early on, so let's do Lamau. And then if we lose, I can always end up playing Germany again for like the 60,000th time. Or I'm not playing Spain. Or go to Japan. But yeah, let's get right to it. Regular, obviously, I'm not a masochist. I like my games to have some fairness in it. Strategy games are not known for fair AI or anything like that. It's just disgustingly unbalanced. But people like that challenge for some reason. But you know, not me. Doing a bit of yapping, which is a staple here now for some reason. Like those yapping shorts where the guy's just talking over a video or something. But extremely obnoxiously. I got some water. This is taking forever, by the way. And that's kind of normal. I don't use heavy ass grab. I did switch to DirectX 11. I don't know why I never played like that. Just seemed like more stable before. Blame your engagement? Maybe. But you're the only one here that talks constantly, so in my book, that's a good thing. How loud is this, by the way? Because I can turn down the game sounds. And I guess we can look at the music. I don't have any actual stations, by the way, which is crazy. Weighted shuffle, I think that's on, I want to say. Leave it like that. I don't have the Sabaton radios or anything. I think that's what they are, the band. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. I don't think any of these are copyrighted. They shouldn't be. And if they are, then I'll eat that copyright strike like I always do. Leave it like that. In case I gotta lower it again, I'll look at that. We'll play at 3 times speed. Anything higher is just gonna look laggy and it kind of looks bad, but yeah. There's nothing on my right, nothing on my left. If I can put my chats on there. Not loud at all. It's kind of what I'm going for, but it is loud for me, so... And I do play on speakers, so it's extremely loud for me. So we're the Dutch. And if you're... Okay, I should probably move the chat. Right there. Sound is fine. I'm not going to talk in chat, so... I can make this window smaller. Alright, so now... If you're not on vertical, you probably can't see the country thing. Sound is good, thank you. Oh, finally, a Twitch chatter. That's not a bot. Nice to see you here. But yeah, well, I didn't have anything planned for this. I've never played the Netherlands. I've said that like 3 times now. Focus on new government. We're gonna be playing. Beep boop. Exactly. Let's see. I did say monarchy off camera. So let's do that. This song's not that bad. Or orchestra, whatever. We're not playing communist. I can tell you that right now. Restore the Empire. Revive the Kaiserreich. So we're going to be doing this. We're not playing democracy. I can tell you that right now. And it'd be too easy to just play fascist, nationalist, whatever. Yeah, this soundtrack's pretty good. Usually I just have my own Spotify open or something like that. But Tree's kind of small in Road to 56. Maybe I just don't have enough DLC. But Anarchy? No, I'm not Spanish. Thank you. I mean, technically, maybe I am, but you know what I mean. This is all, yeah, economy, colonial economy, and our economy. I don't see anything for, like, the army, navy, or anything. That's kind of sad. I mean, there's this, but it's still economy. But yeah, this is going to be like a 30-minute, 20-minute rundown of, like, the Dutch and all that. We do have the Dutch East Indies, which cool. I guess are going to be eaten up by Japan if they stick... Not with this guy. If they stick with Tojo. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully Germany, Project Valkyrie goes through. Thank God it's not the actual flag. It would have been banned by now. Let's see what else. Okay, well, let's get this going. So, after that, total amount invested by all Gateway to Europe participants. Blah blah blah. I care less about the UK, mind you. Back to that. Wilven. Neutrality support. Blah blah blah. We haven't switched yet. Only man in the Dutch government. So we gotta get to this to switch. Gotcha. We'll go ahead and do that. Democratic Party, we call blah blah. I'm not reading that. Defeatist. Weak government. I guess I was just debuffing them for now. That's fine. Wilhelmina. Aloof. Neutrality. Disgusting. Shell shock spectator of the Great War. What even happened in the Netherlands? Blah, blah, Great Depression. It's an economic thing. Construction speed minus 50%. That's kind of bad. Weak government. We're going to be buffing or debuffing that and read that well. We do have islands. Unfortunately. Oh god. I hate when they do that. Okay, so the game might crash at some points. I haven't tested all the mods lately. You can ignore my old saves. So there might be like the same bug I had like a few months ago where I would zoom in and the game would just like poof for some reason. But yeah. Just go down some of these and then I'll look at all as it comes. Gateway to Europe. So I gotta worry about one of the two. One of the two. And these are all like the basic shits. Doesn't really matter to me right now. Nation building. I don't want that. Easter egg stuff. Never really got that or used it, so loot boxes might come in handy when we have enough. But for now, not really. Let me check my streams. Slow as usual. Agency, how many do we have? 14. We have enough. At least for like a basic agency. The market. I will be... Actually, don't auto-accept. We have aluminum. I'm sorry, aluminium. And steel. We have shit, basically. Nothing. Well... Yeah, switch to that. How many can we have? Not many. God. What about military factories? 3. Nasty. Well, that's what the economy tree is for, so we'll work on that. I mean, that's good enough for now, I guess. Get some weapons in. I would say stockpile on planes, but, I don't know. We have tungsten. I don't want to waste anything on that, so we're going to support equipment. Right, steel. Fastest trade route I see. Anything else? Production, blah, blah, blah. Up reinforcements, trucks, and garrison. I'm not using bicycles, by the way. They have 2 suppression. I mean, I guess. Might be fast. Why would I use this, realistically? As opposed to, like, infantry or cavalry. Yeah, the soundtrack's pretty good. Uh-huh. 22. About the same suppression as, like, but less org. I bet you people on vertical can't see this shit. Use the support equipment too, but it's like 20 less infantry. I mean, still sucks. I would not use bicycles. So, colonial garrison, infantry division. We can all spick and span right there. I can't tell what that gun is, but it doesn't look like a regular Allied service rifle that I can recognize. Yeah, I don't know what the Dutch were using at the time, so... And we have... nothing. So let's go ahead and speed up time, because we're dying here of lack of material. We've got a destroyer, 2 cruisers, 8 submarines. We have garbage, basically. I'll worry about that when we even have a navy to worry about. So I'll build up my convoys. Keep that for now. I'm gonna make just a submarine navy. What else can I do, you know? Close air support planes, I guess. I will sell that, actually. Gamer will notice. Where? Oh, where? Market. Get access to the allies. Not... Well, I mean, we're democratic. Makes sense. Right. Okay. And I didn't check if we had any colonial... Nice. I don't speak Dutch. Not many people do, but, you know. Bicycle unit. Oh, we don't even have colonial units. That's sad. Yeah, go to infantry. Just basic infantry. Army group. I've seen that generic portrait before so many times. Oh, is this president? No, it's not. But I've seen that portrait. And it is pretty generic, and they all have defense. Well, I guess we're playing defense. Because either Germany the Reich decides to go east or west, or some weird shit happens and the UK or France decide to go north and east. So we'll see. We're still playing on 2, that's fine. I stream on Twitch too, yeah. Weren't you on Twitch, Dreamer? Either way, Missing Fighters, I don't give a shit. I forgot about this. God damn. Forgot about this. My bad. That looks like a weird Sten. Not even a Sten. Looks like a Type 99 or some shit. Although it's not curved. It's some weird European shit. Found me here. Alright. I mean, YouTube is the main, Twitch is the secondary, and then vertical is just extra exposure, I guess, if you want to call it that. Do winter clothing for now. We don't have any tanks. Heavy armor and train, light. We're going to be only using light on medium tanks. I want to try to focus on, yeah, medium and light, I guess. There's no point in wasting resources we don't have on heavier tanks. Do we even have tank models? No, we don't. It's generic tanks for the Netherlands. I do want the high velocity cannon. And let's start getting some of this stuff. Can't really do much, you know? But wait. But I mean, this pads out my stream time. You know, I always like that. I love that. Yeah, YouTube shared your stream and you were playing Game Boy Mega Man games. Yeah. Well, thank you. I try to give off a relaxed, casual vibe, playing the things nobody else plays. Usually. I mean, we're gonna have to go in the defensive either way, so... I don't see... Oh, well, there. General Johannes van der... something. Exactly. What he said. Now, I should be... Well, you know what? No, don't do that. Your interest in preservation is commendable. Yeah, I mean... I'm sure a lot of people would think the same. I mean, they should, but they don't. I did find it funny. I was looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Old game collection that Konami put out. I wanted to see if there was any game I was missing. You know, give me a reason to get it at some point. Because it does have online. That is a good thing. You know, you can play those games natively online. These are Game Boy Advance games we're talking about here. But I already have those games, and... I have nobody to play them with, so spending money on that for something I already have is kind of like a waste. So there went my interest in getting them. Yeah, anything against Nintendo we can do, I appreciate, I endorse. Let's see, how's my favorite country? Benjamin Travis Lee. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. I don't know any leaders when I played the Confederacy. But that's like a far off, out there type of sentence to say. Belgium might not be a bad target. It's just guaranteed by France, and France is pretty fucking annoying in this game. Who the fuck is that? Jesus. Yeah, I read Nintendo did something recently. I forgot what it was. Usually my feed's like obviously listening to me on my mic, but it's usually stuff with Nintendo and preservation and ROMs and stuff like that. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't really do shit, and reading the comments in some of these articles about Nintendo doing this or that is kind of like sad. So either they're rage baiting or they're genuinely just glazing corporate, you know, anything. While I sit here and keep waiting for something to happen, you know what I mean? We can turn it up, well, I mean, 3 is fine. 70 days. It's usually either 70 days for each focus, or 35 like that. No in between, what happened? Kingdom of Italy declared war on Sultanate of whatever the fuck. Okay. So Italy is... Italy. Osa. Nice. No manpower. I wonder why. I'm not training anything. Why do I have low manpower? Oh, we do have 50 political power. We can't do much. I would like some military staff. Just so I can get some points going, you know? And I don't want to start training because I don't have people and I don't have guns to begin with. So I'd be running at a net loss overall. Similar to what Disney does. Disney is incompetent as a whole. I think they're less ruthless and more stupid, is what I should say. Nice variety. That's not Fidel Castro. I mean, I guess nothing to do until we get rid of what are they doing? Nothing. Until they get rid of that guarantee. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here, building up slowly, doing a passive sleeper build. We have a colonial navy. Let me consolidate that. Himmler assumes leadership. Yeah. We're gonna be getting rid of the Democrats in a second. I don't know why I said it like that. Damn. I mean, you hear stories like that all the time, but what are we gonna do about it, realistically? Until more people like Cyberpunk's Johnny Silverhand rise up, I don't think anything's gonna change, realistically. You gotta have the mindset, and then you gotta have the conviction to follow through with it. Otherwise, you're just talking. But then again, we live in a world where you can't really do anything. You'd be forgotten in about a month, I'd say. I mean, it's sad to say it's defeatist, pessimistic, but it's true. We live in an age where nothing will change anymore. It's kind of like, if you ever read 1984, the ending of the book basically just confirms it. There's no winning. It's over already. The system already won a long time ago. You can have the illusion of that you're going to win, but you're not, because you're already playing their game. It's over. The chances were decades ago. I would say a century ago, but, you know. We had our chance and it's over. It really took me playing a strategy game like this to go full political and whatnot. Although I would say it's less political and more anti-corporate. Yeah, it's pretty much survival. I mean, people try, but they're not going to make it very far. They're not going to change anything. It doesn't really matter if me or you notice things, yeah? It's a loud ass song. But anyway, can't be too bad this stream. I remember one time I had a meme with a swastika on it. That was pretty funny if I'm being honest with you. But as soon as it reached like 1,000 or so views, the video just got taken down. Which was sad because it was just a 10-second meme in the beginning of the video. Maybe that's the issue, it was at the beginning, but yeah. I'm just trying to point out YouTube kind of like doesn't like it when you have things they don't like and you get big enough. Because if you're small, nobody's going to watch. They're not going to notice. They're not going to give a shit. But we're getting enough. Although not enough. Alright, well, maneuver defense wouldn't be too bad. I have a feeling we're going to be on the defensive a lot. So. And that is plus... God damn. 0.20 daily. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue, the big only issue with corporate anything is the invention of investors and shareholders, stockholders, any of that stuff. Because it's not about the company, it's not about you, it's not about the product, it's about the bottom line for investors. That's why I can't exactly not condone bombing Arasaka in Cyberpunk, but you know. That's just me. What is that? Ethiopian army, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, who gives a shit? Ethiopia didn't really do much of anything. What was it? Dispersed? Yeah, pretty much. I wonder if this is even going to be still on Twitch. I mean, I don't think anybody moderates tiny channels like this. Maybe they do, but... You know, even if they get mine taken down for getting slightly variable of a political thought. I don't know where I was going with that, but this is a political game, so I think it should be fair game to just go with the flow. Considering all these issues did kind of start around this era. I would say the last century was the last chance for us to not end up the way we did. That looks like a M1 carbine. Which cool, but I don't think they would actually use it. It does look like a carbine. Oh yeah, Amazon owns Twitch. Forgot. They shove Amazon Prime down your throat every time I log in. I gotta sneeze.
Opdrachten.
Never mind. We're all good. It's not like Twitch makes Amazon any actual money. Maybe. All the money would come from like the top 5% of streamers probably. It's such a weird system. It's like, not only are they paying a membership, they're also paying in donations, which, hey, cool, but they're still paying for a membership. On top of paying for Amazon Prime. I mean, they give it to you for free, but you're still paying for Amazon Prime. You're paying for that one way or the other. You know what I mean? People don't think about that. It's like when people say, well, back in the day, you know, you would get free games with PlayStation Plus. I mean, no, you're not. You're paying for the subscription. Now you have to pay extra for a new tier or whatever the fuck. But yeah, you know what I mean? And I don't know if Xbox does it anymore, but used to be in the 360 days, you could... Well, you had to pay Xbox Live to play online, obviously. But they would give you 2 free games at the end of the month. And you could keep those games. You didn't have to... If you stop paying for Xbox Live, you could still play those games. I could go back and download Dark Souls 1 because they gave that out years ago. I could still play it. But I remember going to PS4 and it's like... I stopped... Okay. What the fuck? I can't see because the chat's in my way slightly, but let me move that. Okay, Civil War. That's fine. Usually the Republic wins. Sadly. Gateway to Europe. Got that. Got a bunch of political power. Cool. Duty neutrality. Neutrality. Both need to have at least 50 points. Okay, we're going... Let's do colonial. I like to sometimes just go down like a line, but yeah. But yeah, I remember stopped paying for PS Plus a few times because I didn't have the money at the time. Like, maybe for like a month or two. And then all the games they gave out free were just locked instantly. And they gave out quite a few good ones, but you know. I guess, you know, no more goodwill anymore. You're paying either way, whether you like it or not. Let's get a loot box. We got breathable air. Jesus. I'm not placating the British. It's a bit of a hot take that the British were one of the worst parts of World War II. Ban communism. It's not that big to matter, so. Yeah, we are consumers. That matters. Dutch revanchism. We don't have Belgium. Let's start putting in points to some of this stuff then. We don't have people and we don't have... I mean, for now I'm gonna do these later. We'll see. Limited citizenship. We have stability, but I don't like that consumer goods factory stuff. But I do need people. We're not going to be playing fascist anyway, so I'm not worried. We're going to go with this for now. We'll change these as we go. I'll go down the list and then change as we need them. Who? Naval aviation. Ha ha ha. We're not using carriers. Very funny. Can't do that yet. Research speed, yeah. And we've got interwar tanks for now. We've only got the basic generic nasty designs, sadly. But the world is proceeding normally, I guess. Ew, first off. Also kind of nasty, but I guess. Alright, the Ethiopian Empire. Does the Republic have anything of use? Not really. It's just communist. Concedes to trade unions. Oh boy. Gonna see a red UK. So that was... Okay, foreign oil. Alright. Infrastructure, don't care too much. What's the end goal here? Liberation. Who's capital to Holland? What is all this for? Yeah, it's time. The East Indies War Machine. Control Central Java. That's if we have the East Indies in it. Hello. What is all this? The war in Batavia has capitulated, so we're not going to be using... This is all if we lose the war with Germany and historically, so... We're playing Hearts of Iron. Let's keep buffing our economy. Play the loot box gotcha here. I can probably turn up to 4. Nothing's happening anyway. War support. Super low. Jesus. Alright, we got a monarchy going on here. Okay, maybe too fast. Some more construction speed. Spanish Civil War, cool. That's not what I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. I got no skin in that game, so I don't care. Right. The Indies decisions. You're gonna have to let me read this. We should encourage blah blah blah. Attract foreign investors. Consumer goods factories minus 15. Okay. Construction speed. I guess. Don't really need that. This is pretty nice. I do need oil. We're gonna go for foreign investors, but it doesn't really give anything. Negative, so I'd say we're good. And then nice. I figured. This is gonna be here. No, this is the one. Yeah, that's the island. We abandoned the gold standard, unfortunately. More civilian factories. What mod is this? This is Road to 56. Playing a bit of a cheeky ahistorical, I mean obviously ahistorical rule set. Anything can happen. Anything. Still the French? Yeah. Okay. So nasty. Good, yeah, I suppose. Are we up to standard? Not really. So much happening in 36, yeah. Valkyrie, Operation Valkyrie went on really fast. Himmler is not going to last very long. We got one more. I didn't make that, so it's got to be the East Indies factory. I don't have anything I'd like to make, so more weapons. And I keep forgetting. I gotta sell some things. Who else are we? I got some new... Oh, German Republic. Woohoo. I'm not gonna sell to them anyway, but you know. Let's see. We don't actually have anything to sell. Oh, wow. Did I not dismantle the planes? No, I don't have any. Oh, well. I was going to consolidate some of the navy. That's fine. I'm just going to make this like a defensive fleet. Got a few admirals. Good, I guess. These don't matter. I'm making a full submarine fleet. I don't have the resources right now to make like a big ol' anything, so I'll just go with that. And we could probably go back to 4. Nothing's happening. And nothing's gonna happen. I do want to make... Hold on. Colonial garrison. Go back to 30. No, that's not it. Duplicate. There you go. And then give them armored, no. Garrison. For now, this should be fine. Basic garrison division. It's not like I have anything else to waste my points on. And then colonial, well, they'll be doing colonial stuff, you know. But still, no weapons, so let's see. We're democratic for now, so we have access to quite a bit of markets. And they will be eager to sell, so I don't need that anymore. I'm gonna start making railways soon. It's not very important right now, though. This is the normal tank. Yeah, this is the one we're gonna use. No name. So you can't change it, sadly. Really wish you could. We're gonna be going for speedy light tanks. Okay, now let me see that, but okay. Going for speedy light tanks, and we have generic shit. That's disgusting. And medium tanks. When we have time or resources, we'll go for that. But for now, just stick to using light tanks for everything. I'll make a slow support light tank for the infantry at some point. Just so we're not held back, you know. Let's do that. Foreign investors or industry. I mean, might as well do all that. Still making a factory. It took a whole year for this. Well, a few months, but half a year. Something like that. They're almost at full power as well. Still need more weapons. So many things to do. So many wars. Not really. Yeah, the Republic always wins no matter what. If it's a civil war. The Spanish one might be going the right way, but it doesn't matter to me. Unless they're going monarchy. Which they might be going monarchy, actually. Let's see. Anybody selling anything of worth? 900, I guess? How many trucks? None. Oh, wow. I'll take it. The title is Attempting to Survive, so we'll take as much as we can get. They're selling a bunch of things, so let's go ahead and get all that. While we've got factories to spare, you know? That looks pretty good. We'll be back in the green in no time. Continue the public works. One factory, construction speed, blah blah. German Reich was annexed. Yep. Still can't do that, sadly. And to go with this, we need... Oh, we can cave to the Germans. What are we at? Nothing. Okay. Can I even do this? Free trade. Let's complete a cave to the Germans. We gotta complete one, at least. I mean, we can just go ahead and do it, I guess. So let's go ahead and cave and then we'll hit it. I want to keep doing some... Nice. All of the following. Restore the Empire, arrive at the Kaiserreich. So what the fuck do I need to do? Did I fuck up already? Probably. Okay, I'm stupid. Just give me a minute. Wow, okay. That's sad. One of the following. Completed Cave to the Germans, yes. How do we restore the... Okay, they have to do it, I guess. But they're not doing that. Yeah, they're not doing the their shit. So what do I need exactly? It is very confusing, not gonna lie, this like UI. It says one of the following must be true. And it says, well, the first one is all the following must be true, blah, blah, completed the thing. I did complete that. And the German Republic has to complete restore the Empire, revive the Kaiserreich. They're not going to do that, so... And the other one says, all the following must be true. We have that. Oh, no, we needed to maintain neutrality. So what, are we stuck now? Can't do any of this shit? Okay, give me a second. This is so dumb. Okay, autosave. I don't think that's good. Well, we're stuck now. Sadly. Oh, well. Get some oil, some aluminum. Go ahead and do that then. Yeah, I think we're stuck. We're soft locked. Can't progress our focus trees. Still with France. What are they doing? It must be like a submarine patrol or something there. I assume. Okay, well. Not much I can do. Kind of fucked up my entire run here. Should have waited for that, but I don't think it was going to happen anyway. They weren't actually putting any points into that, sadly. So we might have to change manually. But we still can't do the focus tree, so... It's pretty sad. Mechanical computing. I don't need that yet. Get some radios. Yeah, I just fucked up completely. Unfortunately. This is why it's important to save. Every now and again. Yeah, I would hope they go for the monarchists, because that would help me a lot. But I don't think they're going to. Not until we see... No, they did this. Yeah, because they had a civil war. I mean, this would have gotten a civil war anyway, right? But it's not the same, sadly. I don't have anything. Yet. We're gonna up the time on that. Ew, the Weimar government. Interesting. Train manufacturer, I guess. Slowly getting up there on the red. Slowly. Not good enough. We need weapons, is all we need. Shit. Somebody's buying up all the weapons. Yep. Going at it pretty fast, too. Naval autonomy. I mean, go ahead. I'm not gonna be playing much naval. Not with this tiny country. I can't do that. 20% world tension. We're at like 11 or so. Just go ahead and do that. And then what do we have here? Raise neutrality. Authoritarian. Nope, that's a whole different thing. A noble. 0.05. Is that it? Was there like a specialized monarchy guy? Revolutionary, blah blah. Yeah, it's one of these. Staunch monarchist. 0.10. And this is like... Where the hell did he go? Why, am I blind? Wow, okay, I totally lost this guy. Noble. Stability and acceptance of blah blah blah. I think we'll go for this. And then we'll get the other guy. Why did I pause? So we'll wait for that. That's 150. Nothing happening yet, unfortunately. No war in the Netherlands. Got another Dutch East Indies company, or factory. I need some weapons. More than anything, really. Let's see. This looks fine. We might have to like start building some artillery soon. At least have that. I'll worry about it when we have enough factories for anything. Got 2 for now. Time to make more though. Austria, okay. It's not pretty good though. We can't make dockyards into military factories. That kind of sucks, actually. Oil, well, we're not going to rely too much on that for now. I'm going to heavily fortify all of the Netherlands. Okay, can't use that. Wow, okay. Now, where the hell? Damn, still can't do any of that. Alright, well, I don't know what to do. Let's get some political power, I guess. This is coming to be a pretty boring match, honestly. And I've got some planes somewhere. There we go. No wonder. I was thinking, like, where the hell... I knew I had some. They're just not really doing anything. You are... non-aligned. Italian. Nothing really. They're gonna die. That's fine. Don't really mind those countries. Yeah, nothing is gonna happen soon. At this rate. We're finally making weapons. So I guess it's time to just go ahead and do that. Get some more artillery going. Gonna have to waste shit though. And that's like probably only one, yeah. Don't have any manpower either. So yeah, I don't think this focus tree kind of takes into consideration ahistorical play. That kind of sucks. All things considered. Because I don't want to play any of this shit. Democracy means we're going to be sitting here for like years doing nothing. What a heroic soundtrack. And it's kind of my fault for not saving often. I'll be honest. So I think we're just going to have to leave it at that. It surprises me that people are still even watching. Well, try to finish that. I will save just in case there's something I can do, but I don't think so. You know? I did have backups of what I would do in this situation, but it's not exactly an original plan. Well, it's time to go for the one of the countries with actual content that doesn't really soft lock me like that. Yeah, the path just kind of died right there. We can't do much because of the way the world ended. It's a bit of an oversight. But it's fine. I mean, I would have played Germany anyway, or Japan again. Just go for well, imperial route. But for the people watching, what do you think? We'll still play like a bit of a chaotic world. Although I don't know if I should switch some things. Kind of like, yeah, production fix. Because I'm not a new player, and I'm not, you know, playing a minor country, so. So yeah, to everybody in the stream or not, is there any country you would like to see that's actually worth playing? I can tell you right now, I'm not playing a tiny country like this, Luxembourg or Liechtenstein. And I'm most definitely not playing Spain. I've played Germany a billion times. I've played Japan a lot. I do like it. But I never did the imperial route, and that goes against like Russia and stuff. China is a train wreck. India, hahaha. The US wasn't too bad. Playing as the Confederacy is like a slow burn as well. If you like playing that kind of ahistorical stuff. Britain, the British are pretty fucking boring. The French aren't that bad. Italy is Ethiopia. Russia, I don't want to be here for like 4 hours or more. Poland is gonna get split right down the middle. But yeah, I'm thinking of just Japan with the Emperor, not Tojo. I'm gonna look at some things. You can give it a minute to marinate. Is the mod updated to the latest patch? I assume so. Although it might seem... What's the word I'm looking for? Out of date when you go in the launcher, but it's not. I mean, it still works. And I'm pretty sure the guys update the mod like every month or something like that. They have a big old disclaimer about your save files may or may not work after every month because of that. But to be honest, it's the best era mod for me in this game. Just adds quite a bit and it looks nice. And it's got a bunch of ahistorical content, which I prefer. If I wanted to play World War II for like the billionth time, I'll watch a documentary. Thank you. But yeah. I did think of playing modern day, but I think that would get me banned a bit quicker. Considering I would have played stuff like a weird US or Russia, but you know, for the extra challenge. Although it would have been interesting to play Israel. Although not in the modern way. While we enjoy some of the music going on in the background. It says we have achievements too, but I don't think I've ever gotten any. So I think this is just like broken a little bit every time I play. Not that I care. I think the majority of people don't even have achievements in this game. Or any Paradox game. You know? So yeah, well, I guess we're gearing up for a war against Russia. The Soviet Russia. We are an hour in. This is going to be the longest stream I ever do. And that's a good thing. Because I always say this is going to be the shortest. So, you know, it's a nice change. Get the classic flag right there. It's going to change in a minute. Not the unthinkable. There it is, Kodaha faction. Get the Showa restoration, blah blah blah. Yep, this is it. Strike north. We're going to Russia. Yeah, we're gonna go back to 1918. The war for these pieces of shit right here. Naval treaty, ha ha ha. Very funny. We'll try to keep the, I mean, they can do whatever they want, but we're going to keep them in line. Alliances. War and alliance negotiations. Siberian warfare. Okay, we're going to get winter stuff. Preemptive war. Annex. Alright. Polish cryptological data. German rocketry, okay. Simulate the Mongol traditions. Stimulate. Alright, Tanatuva. Mongolia, yeah. This is for when we win the war, I suppose. So let's get started on that. I like going down the list of one by one stuff to look at. We're gonna be... Oh, I gotta worry about Navy. Shit. Forgot about that. We'll worry about that in a second. I'm not good at making Navy stuff or builds or anything like that, so... Don't mind me if things are not meta or anything. Section 8, yep. Get the latest in tank design. Give me the high velocity cannon. We're going to be playing again, same thing. Light tanks. I do have the Walker mod, so we're gonna be making Metal Gears in a second. No, we can't do it anyway. We don't have a land facility. I don't want to be making a navy, like full-on navy, because it's just so much fucking shit. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna worry about submarine builds. Just play casually. I don't really know the meta for any navy template. Yeah, I know. It's just... I mean, if you play multiplayer, I guess it matters, because people are like that, but... I just think it's a bit too much sometimes. Because the cost of making ships is too big. Because, yeah, you can get the 1940 destroyer hull, but by the time you get it, and by the time you make the destroyer hulls to have a fleet, you're already going to be having enough for, like, the 1944 one. And the game is just too short. It goes on for, like, I would say a decade at most. So getting anything more than, like, the 1940 hull is going to be like, why even bother? You're not going to be making ships that quickly either, so... You know? Submarines are about the only thing in, like, destroyer and cruiser. If you still want to go for a full navy. And then you can also just, like, refit and stuff, but it only counts if it's the same hull. It's just so much shit, dude. But I'm going to stick with the submarine builds. That's why we have experimental stuff. Yamato, we're not doing that shit. So we might be doing fleet submarines, but... And I don't have the DLC, mind you. So, we're running vanilla. I have some DLC. I have the designers DLCs. And obviously the intelligence. So the fleet is good. Midget is, I guess. It's just cheap, but... Yeah. Might go for the cruiser here, the Longlands, but yeah, all this is kind of obsolete, submarine-wise, by the time you get to like the 1940 hull. I did test that out myself. Yeah, I'm going in order, so I don't lose myself here. This can go on some submarines, but I'll just get the naval stuff that matters. So, police people retreating, that would work. The sonar, we do need. But I think that's only for... Well, no, we still get it, so... I'll worry about the Navy stuff later, though. Planes. Gonna stick with small airframes. And then worry about heavy. I was looking at the vertical, or not vertical, horizontal stream preview. Chat's in the way, but that's fine. I can still click on things. We're gonna be focusing on small airframes. Get the zeros out there. Although I don't think that was a zero, but yeah. And when we have enough factories, I'll worry about... Because by the time we get enough factories, we'll probably have like nukes and stuff, so I'll worry about that with that. I just want to have air superiority. I want to have enough to outcompete the Russians. So yeah, go for... It's gonna take too long. Some naval bombers wouldn't be too bad either. That's 100 days. Let's get some naval bombers. So we'll worry about Yokosuka, Aichi. Small carrier, medium, transport, whatever. So that's gonna be... I don't like that minus range. So we're gonna keep Aichi and Yokosuka. And then this, obviously, we gotta get all that shit. What's next? No, not that. There we go. I will sell everything I have. That's something I always do just because I want to have that extra construction. We're going to be getting rid of all that. We're not making anything yet. We're going to do so now. I'll worry about Manchuria building later, and Korea, I'm gonna keep Korea as like a military shit. And then use the islands as dockyards. I think that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get some construction. So if we lose any of the mainland, we'll still have... If we lose any of the colonies, we'll still have construction power. To a certain extent. And then, yeah. Do that. Like I said, I'll worry about them. Manchuria later. As far as islands go, I think we're all good. I do like making railways and shit early on, so... Thankfully, all the islands come with... yeah. Come with, naval bases, there we go. So they're kind of easy to just manage. I don't think it's going to be important, though, for now. I'm not striking south. I'm striking north. So I'm not going to need to island hop anytime soon. Thankfully. Because it does get pretty annoying sometimes. Have like a billion naval invasions, you know? Everything looks fine. I'll focus on like colonial railways first. I always like to get the coastlines and borders first. That's usually where all the armies are going to go anyway. And then like consolidate some railways later. Manchuria doesn't have shit, so you always gotta do this for them. These regions are always gonna have to suffer the most as far as like railways and stuff goes. Because the AI and like your puppets are always so stupid, they don't really bother to do it themselves, you know? Korea is even more useless, but you know, we own it right now, so we're all good. And then our own border, just because I like to be uniform and pretty and all that. That should be good for now. Maybe make some more supply hubs, yeah. I was gonna say trade hubs, but for now it doesn't really matter. As long as they get to where they have to go, we'll fix it accordingly. And then defenses and all that, I'll worry about that later. Production, cut all that. Thank you. And save in case we crash. It's happened before, unfortunately. Let me look at my streams back. Nothing really. We've gotten to that quiet part of the stream now where... I mean, it's fine. People are just watching. I just don't want to be talking to myself for this long. People will think I have a problem. Mentally. Always liked Japanese designs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Small cannon, I mean... I'm gonna remake them anyway. But just keep them like that. Yeah, we're gonna be using... Okay. We're gonna be using the Osaka Army General Mitsubishi. Or maybe not. Mitsubishi might be a bit better. Oh, never mind, it's amphibious. Shit. We don't have any more, sadly. That's fine. Put 3 on that. Don't need trains yet. Need weapons, support equipment, artillery. Put some of these on the line. Or actually, don't do that yet. No. When we can get this on the next one, I'll start making them. I'll leave 5 factories free just for that. Planes. This is so much shit here. We're gonna be using basic small airframe for now. We have any, so they can start refitting us. Although, as long as you have the same like missions, I think it doesn't matter, or like the same equipment on it. I think it's just like by missions, I think. So if you have the same missions, they'll overwrite and then they'll modernize the design automatically. So we're not going to be using any of that. Or any of this, actually. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll make a new design anyway. None of those were up to par for my taste. Anything else? Some trucks. We do need supply. I'm going to change all this to make a bit more sense. Do need weapons. Do need that. And we'll go ahead and do that. We'll leave 4 for later, and we'll get more in case like Manchuria does something, or like by focus. Start getting some convoys in there. I'm not going to be using carriers. I'm going to make my own designs, honestly. We have a big enough fleet for now, and our only enemy is going to be Russia for quite a while, so... Cruiser submarine. So what are the numbers on this? 36 has more speed. I think that's a 19 or 18. But it has less range. And more visibility. So we're going to be using the cruiser submarine. Jesus Christ. For now. Until we get to like... I mean, let's see. 16, 5,500. 5,500. So until we get like the 1940 submarine, we'll use cruisers. Or cruiser submarine. So... Get some convoys going while we're at it. Yeah, supply, garrison, and then all this shit I have to deal with. I know it's boring to watch, but I guess it's nice to showcase the way that I would play it, you know? Which one's the most garrison-like for now? Keihitai. Gonna do that. Make it more organized. Which one's the one that I can't change? It's not you guys. It's one of you. Konoe Shiran. Yeah, these guys you can't change, so I'll keep them on the back burner. Yeah, I can't remove special shits. You have the Marines already made. I'm not gonna use mobilized or motorized units. Busu, Tokusetsu, Jobi. That looks pretty good. But I think we'll go with these guys. Is it a B or is it an R? Why the fuck can't I tell? Busu, yeah. I think I'm losing it somehow, but you know. I'm gonna go with that. I don't know which ones I can't change, but I'm assuming it's these guys. So I'll just do that. That's mechanized. I'm not going to use that. And then we combine. Gonna get everyone in there. There's some guys on islands too. They gotta add on as well. Yep, there we go. Only 24 to start with. That's pretty sad. Okay. What a wise guy. You guys can't change. Shit. There we go. We can start deleting now. Terauchi. You're gonna have to go with it. Everything else I don't want to change right now, so... Gonna get organized here for a bit. Red on red doesn't look good, but it is what it is. Tanaka. And then just, I do like this new addition, which is like guard borders. It's really nice. A bit better than just doing like a front line. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Although for now it doesn't really matter. Kinda. Well, guard our own borders, and I let like Manchuria deal with it up in the north for now. Later on, it's gonna be a bit of an issue, though. A little bit, not too much. Defend Tokyo for now. Move on to 3. Delete all of this. Worry about all that later. I was gonna let this update, but I think it already did. Siam or Thailand. Yeah, guard borders is like really one of the best additions of like the latest updates. Yeah, that. I haven't planned ahead for anything else. So, yeah, we're gonna get rid of all our planes. I know I have that. I'm kind of just waiting on this. So I can have, what do you call it? Fuck. Railway guns, that. Inner Mongolian Gambit. Japan's interests lie elsewhere. Is it the fucking Valkyries? Close enough. Blah, blah, blah. We do want non-aligned. And that's if it works, too. We're gonna go interest lie elsewhere. I'm not worried about any of that. Mongolia doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it's gonna be a puppet of the Russians, and I'm hoping they do like a civil war at some point. Now, all of this bullshit. I'm gonna consolidate the hell out of that. All of it. And the chat is blocking my view. How fun. Alright, move it down there then. Shit. I do this so I can organize them a little bit better. It's probably not standard meta or anything, but makes it easier for me, at least. I don't like having like a billion things I didn't make myself, you know? Wow, you guys are boarding the border a little bit too much. Or are you? I didn't even put it down yet. Okay. Alright, well, for now, borders aren't even that big, so doesn't really matter right now. I do have allied battle plans on, so I can see what they're doing for easier coordination, kind of. Planes, yeah. I suppose I'll have to make naval carrier stuff. Although, not really. I'm not gonna be arse to do all that dumb shit. Where are you? Okay. Goodbye. Because how many carriers do we have realistically? One or none, actually. No, they're in transit. Never mind. We have 4. Why are we paused? First off. Just gonna sit here for a while I get the water cap off. Right. We gotta wait for all this to pop off anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be making strike forces, light tanks, Metal Gear. Well, Metal Gear Zeke at the least. Or just basic walkers. Interesting. We're gonna hit seek alliances and then I'll start buffing up like everything else. Like the Manchurian stuff. We're gonna get the Mongolian autonomous whatever the hell later. I think that's like automatic, maybe. I do forget, we do need this. Put this in Tokai. Get a Kanto nuclear research facility and then have like an aviations thing over in Hokkaido. So we're not losing our bases everywhere, you know. Where's the naval one? Okay. Interesting. It's for the Kotoha faction, Banzai. Probably can't say that out loud anymore, but whatever. Japanese officer something. Yeah, I should have read that. Okay, we do get this branch here. I like that. We're gonna leave that until we get to like here, maybe. Challenge to Zaibatsu. Modern shogunate. Honjo becomes a shogunate or not. He's an advisor. Victory points of Kyoto to 50. That's going back to like the old capital. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't really want to be a shogunate. But there are some upsides. But not enough that I actually give a shit, so. Showa restoration. Hirohito is gonna have to come back. Eventually. There it is. Or there he is, His Excellency. What do we got? Prince of Terror. For now, do that. Should have read a bit more, but it's not a bad buff anyway. 41. I like that. I like those odds. You know what I mean. Usually people break market deals all the time for anything, really. I'm gonna sell all the planes, though. Maximize my construction stuff. Are we missing anything? Not really. The Raj. Okay. You can do that. Alright, all nicely stacked up on the border. Manchuria is doing pretty good. What was that noise? Okay, useless. Okay. Yep, give me all those factory points or whatever the hell that they decided to use instead of GDP in this game. Economic capacity is what it is. How are we doing? Okay, it's a couple months for like one factory. That's not that bad, you know? What I do want to do is something like this. Hold on. We do need oil. Put it all in the northern region. As soon as the U.S. cuts off oil, we're kind of fucked. You know? See, I wonder, it amazes me that people even enjoy watching stuff like this, you know? Because I know I do, but I don't know if people would actually come in and enjoy it. Alright, Kuroda. Kuroda-san. Oh! I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. Hour and a half. Never mind. I mean, I don't want to waste factories on this, but I kind of do. 70 days. Let's speed it up. Okay. The Führer is doing his work. He's not going to be an ally to me, but, you know. It is what it is. Got some points. Is there anything? Okay. That's not a bug. Of course not. We're not gonna be looking at this screen like any more after this. That's enough of ×4 speed. North Thakland in return for arms. Okay, so they are going to be doing civil war. If they were standing chance, they would need all the help they can get. So if we... Okay, it depends. If they do a civil war, good. If they choose to keep giving us shit, that's not that good because they'll be allied. They'll be a puppet. That's the best outcome if you're playing Japan. But, yeah. North Zakhalin, or Sakhalin, or whatever the fuck is this. I'll take it, though. Who do we want? Point 20, point 30. Offense. I don't know. Or Org seems pretty good. Morale, I mean... Yeah, we'll go for offense. Just so I don't have to look at that screen again. You know. Are they all bugged like that? No, not really. That's good, actually. Jesus. Vladivostok in return for support. Yes. Give it to me. Although support will be in the form of like weapons and manpower, volunteers, stuff like that. So go ahead and get the Type 90 ready so we can start doing that. Test the Soviets. There's no point. We're gonna be in a civil war soon. We're gonna strengthen the army because we're not gonna do much naval stuff, you know. Prioritize steel. Yeah, steel for guns, and then we'll worry about other stuff. We'll leave it at like army balance or whatever. Yeah, army strengthened that. So we gave up guns. We still have enough, though. We still have enough. Yeah, we can add one more to something. I'm gonna get some plane points after this. Or plane official. Army general or something. Got the Showa restoration. Get more support equipment for now. Yeah. So we got that. Strike North Doctrine. We don't really need it though, I suppose, so. Let's get the Zaibatsu challenge. And I was gonna do this. Carriers are gonna be without planes for now, sadly. They're not all the same thing. Okay, that kinda sucks. Arab Revolt. Cool. I mean, they sink. I'm not worried about that. Distribute selected whatever the fucks. Early cruiser. We got 2 submarine teams, and then we got all this stuff. Put that in there. What I want to do is a big old defense fleet, is what I'm gonna do. Actually, split that. Put them in the rest, and then I'll have a whole defense fleet for the Japanese Sea of Japan. Yeah, that. Any defense stuff? Tanaka. Got another Tanaka. Interesting. Yeah, just keep him as a defensive fleet. I'm not going to bother changing the icons then. Second London Naval Treaty. Cool. So just keep him around for that. Nice. Let's go ahead and get the anti-air. Start making some of that. Lightly. For now. Okay, good enough. Oh well, just do that. No more military purges. Good. Is there anything we actually need, though? Besides, like, weapons and artillery. No, not really. Nobody's selling anything. I think we lost. Oh, you didn't lose all the market access. Nobody's selling anything, is what it is. Oh, well. We can probably get away with making more people, or more units. We have to train a bit. But I do want to get some 300 or so. Okay. For now, never mind. I can't do shit. So, okay. I would want to make a bunch of garrison units, but I don't think it really matters right now. Japanese Navy garrisons. They'll give me Japanese Army garrisons. Update. Infantry division. Yeah. You guys, I can't ever do anything with these units. I don't know why that is. But well, we do have a battalion limit mod that affects the AI as well, so it makes battles a bit more dynamic and thought out. It's not just putting a bunch of shit on one division or anything. You gotta actually plan out how many you put in and stuff like that. Not like I follow the meta anyway for like combat width and stuff like that. That's not something I care about. I don't play multiplayer anyway, so. Yeah, we just wait here, I guess. I gotta sneeze. Alright, well, I'll leave you guys on the be right back page while I blow my nose for a second. Just give me like 1-2 minutes maybe. So yeah, what I'll end up doing is like maybe going up to like 1940 or something. Or no, maybe 1938, I would say. And I'll make a second part at some point. Because these things take time. They take quite a while to finish a session. I'm talking about hours upon hours. Osaka Army Arsenal, that's all the artillery and support. So, give me breakthrough. I was gonna train some units. You know, I'll do 16, that's fine. Don't do anything yet. We'll go for a full 24 after this. Or, no, just 20. Okay. That's fine. While the game loads, I'll just look at Twitch and stuff. Not that anything ever happens on Twitch, but, you know. What is that? Something popped up, but I wasn't looking at the screen. Oh, well. That was probably that. Night Ops, maybe. All weather, maybe. Doesn't seem so bad. Ground support. Not gonna need that. Air requirements. Air manpower. Okay, that's pretty cool. Amateur pilot. This is also a mod that adds more, like, chief of whatevers. More officers. Air reform, no. Wow. I look at Twitch page for a second and a bot comes in. Awesome. Really hate that about Twitch, but even YouTube doesn't have bots like that on streams. That's kind of sad. We're gonna go for all weather. Point 10, but fighter detection or night ops. See, the thing about something like air is that it only takes like 1 point each, like change in the airframe designer. So you don't need as many points as like Army or Navy, which takes up so much for, you know, ships you're not even going to use anyway. So we'll go for all weather. I get that fighter detection and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to go down this eventually, but I think I'll leave it for a little bit. I guess we do need this. Yeah, I'll get that now then. What do we have? Go ahead and get that. We don't have the Type 90 yet. Could start making the light shit. Just make a general or all-purpose light tank. Not for infantry support, but more for like an actual light tank battalion. Or, I guess, regiment. Because it's going to be all tanks. If you want to be accurate to Army nomenclature. So, high velocity cannon or... I mean, we'll update it later. It's just that we don't have as many factories that I would like, so... I don't want to waste too much right now. Oh, man. Keep doing that. I don't have any radios. That's what I was looking for. Extra ammo storage. Wet ammo storage. Auto again. Yeah, just go ahead and get that. We can't do much. Literally. Keep using... Yeah, keep using this design for now. I like to be, I like to roleplay a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Where the hell is the design for this shit? Oh, am I stupid now? You know what? That's about as close as it's getting, so... Yeah, the Hago. There you go. Hago. Alright, and do that so it doesn't make a new one. There you go. I'm gonna add one to something, so just put it on the anti-tank. Naval stuff? The torpedo or long lance cruiser integration, what does that do? Torpedo cruisers, according to last century's concept, Junico. We'll look at that in depth later. Osaka Army shit. This is general, like, yeah, tank stuff, so... I need speed. They're gonna be fast. And they're gonna hit hard. And then the medium tanks I'll leave for... or the walkers. What I could do is leave walkers for, like, defense. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. King of Poland. We'll have fast light tanks for breakthroughs. And getting those encirclements and moving in deep into enemy territory. Okay, don't care. And, and yeah, the walkers I might make into like infantry support vehicles. For now. Medium tanks are going to be like, you know, medium tanks. They're going to be the, not the backbone, but like the heavy support. Yeah, I get that. Still don't have, oh we do. Let's go ahead and get this. Make me about 10 of them. So we have them ready. And then we might as well just start getting some of the Navy stuff. Commerce rating? Hell yeah. Also subbed? Well, thank you. I'll take as many as I can get. I don't care about the Olympics. And now we keep waiting, I guess. These games are all about preparation and then all-out war. Which may or may not be good, but good thing, you know, because you could be stuck in a rut, not making progress at all. Like last session. That was pretty bad, but... What kind of fucking song is this? Anti-air, we will need that eventually. Put 2 in there. I guess. Alright, come on. I'm gonna start moving out the time a little bit by 4. For now, that's 6. That's a research slot. We'll go ahead and start going down that branch. So we can start doing some stuff with Manchuria and whatnot. Medium tanks, that's a long way off actually. Manpower, whatever. We have, well, I mean, that's what I thought. Yep, there we go. Sometimes forget about that. But it is important. And we're gonna look at this different time. Let's get a loot box. Might be stupid, but we're getting it. A haunted vase. Okay, maybe it was a bad idea. Right, and we got these wise guys here. And we're one off. Okay. Just let them make that slowly. What about this? Slowly as well. Well, now we wait. I'll put a random, like, general on these guys. They're not gonna do much, but substance abuser. It's always great. Ishiwara. You're in. Alright, moving up by 4. Hopefully something substantial happens. Not in Latin America, though. Well, there, Fuha is doing stuff, I guess. He doesn't have an inner circle. Can't really tell what he's doing either. Don't have any intelligence on that. France is disgustingly France. Wow, okay. Monarchy, I'm assuming, yeah. Support for the king. Interesting. We've got a pretty monarchic world right now. Yep, it was long overdue. Nothing interesting, though. Nothing interesting. We have people. So, but that minus 7% is like pretty big. Won't lie to you. You get limited citizenship. I almost said censorship. Japan needs people. Not a lot, mind you. Not like the US. Still gotta have a controlled immigration. From the good places, obviously. Can't do this. Okay, I got it. Well, China, I'm not gonna worry about you, so that's gonna take a while. 70. These all take 70. God damn. Well, let's start going one by one. Get some sonars too while we're at it. Raiding fleet, yeah. That's the one I want. A bit of lag because we're going a bit too fast. That's okay though. Yeah. I don't know, we were importing. That was kind of loud. We got the Manchurian project. Awesome. Yeah, I got some other things happening in the background. Don't have the Mongolians yet. Oddly enough. But soon they'll be on it. Yeah, I could care less about them right now. I go for assault. Or not. Now we'll go for assault. Yeah, we're not using those points for anything right now, so we're good on that front. Start getting some more infantry stuff. I do like women, so there you go. Torpedo strength. Torpedo strength. Gonna be mass producing those. They can stay with that shield on. I'm not gonna use them for much besides defense of the mainland. Might turn this down a little bit though. Kind of echoes a little bit, but not too much. Just a bit. How are we on this? Going down by 2,000. We're slowly getting there. Slowly. Anything new? No, nobody's selling anything new. We haven't really lost much of like market access. People don't exactly hate neutral stuff. Does Manchuria do anything? Not really. I haven't checked if they're like gonna get on my ass later or if they're actually like... Well, actually, they're not exactly my faction or ideology, but they're doing obedience, which is good. I think that's all that matters. So, yeah, good. Mongolia, haha, funny. Stalin's losing his shit because he's gonna have a civil war soon. All right, vote. Okay, in the Kingdom of Hungary. Interesting that they're doing that. Okay, well, Mussolini is gone. Spain's gonna be the bad Spain soon. And everything else looks clean and boring. Really. Siam became useless. Alright. That's interesting. Go ahead and start building up on that. I don't need to exploit right now. Let's keep moving down. Well, let's finish up Manchuria because they're doing obedience. I don't have a problem buffing them a little bit because it's also helping me as well. Nice, got all the weapons and all that. Everybody's not ready. Women's rights, minority rights. I mean, we wouldn't have many minorities anyway. Maybe Koreans, I guess, but as long as it's just like East Asians or Europeans or something like that, I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter to me. We're talking in period, if you're gonna get on me for saying any of that. Doesn't really cost too much. I'm gonna get that. Almost done with that. That's okay. Britain, the British are doing their shit. Keep buffing Manchuria for now. I think that's Australia that I read there. Sure. Another ally. Good enough for me. Sounds like a Russian song right there. I don't think it is. What to do? Flame tanks might be a good thing to pair up with like the infantry units. I'll look into that. Make some slow support flame tanks. Got a bunch of shit happening at the same time. Get the hell out of my face. Anything for submarines though? No. Grab that. Okay, maybe a bit too fast. You know? Some Air Force intelligence. Hurry up. Autosave. You know what? High speed rating. We're gonna use fuel anyway. Okay, that sucks. I was gonna make submarine, cruiser submarine. Let's see. Torpedoes. I'm not gonna use mines. Seems kind of a waste. Don't really need that. Just grab some of that. Yep, the Macleek, whatever the fuck. Weather. Upgrade that. Cruiser submarine, Kai C. Good enough for me. There you go. Start making all that. Start pumping them out. Bit by bit. You guys are ready? I gotta make one more. Come on now. One more right there. There we go. Then we got more units. Let's see what we do with them. Alright, China starting wars. Good for them, I guess. I don't really give a shit. We're not gonna go for China. We're gonna go north and then we're gonna go... I don't know where we're gonna go. We'll see. Besides borders, I guess... I gotta... Hyakutake. Never seen that name before. Interesting. No, not that. Start defending... spending victory points too, I guess. Just so we're not stacking up on the border, you know? Getting that. Getting another advisor in a second. I mean, is that all we can do? Yeah, I guess. Get the marine stuff. Long-range cruiser shits. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Manchurian army. That's gonna take a while. Exploit Manchuria. South Africa. Eat shit. So yeah, let's go up to like... Let's go up to like 38. And then we'll continue like a different day. For anybody that enjoys this more than the other types of streams I do, I mean, you'll know when it happens. It's probably gonna be like a couple days, a few days from now. This will be the next random game I play. Minister of Logistics. Okay, Spain eating shit harder than ever. Weekly stability for now, we'll do that. We'll keep it on until we don't need it. Or we have enough stability. Amelia Earhart's peers, cool. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Torpedo cruiser. Okay, let's actually work on that, because I do want to have some support chips for the raids, you know? Or like some naval support type of thing. Basic naval support. What would it be, though? A heavy? Well, now it's a light cruiser. We'll just worry about that then. There's no raid fleet here. Yeah, there is. Screens, yeah. Fuel usage is pretty bad, but it is what it is. It doesn't cost anything to... Okay, that's cool. I wonder why. Yeah, we got the sonar and all that. Okay, now it costs something to upgrade. It's not that much to get this, so we're gonna get the armor. Speed doesn't really matter to me right now. Hella anti-air. Get some depth charges, actually. Doesn't cost anything. That's pretty cool. I mean, did we do something special for that? Is it because we're in the naval treaty or something? Never seen that before. Naval upgrades are always like the most expensive ones out of all three. But raiding fleet. Do that. I'll do that. We're gonna max them out anyway soon, but So we'll have a submarine fleet as the main fleet. Or started to make a few, or a couple. We have the defense fleet in case something goes wrong. We need that. I already got a few of these. Nice. Start to mobilize them soon. Actually, put one on each. They should automatically move, but sometimes they don't. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. And what was I going to say? We'll have a main submarine, like raiding fleet. That'll be the main naval stuff. The torpedo cruisers, I'll leave. Alright, autosave. I'll leave as like naval support, invasion support, stuff like that. I could just use the defense fleet as well, but you know. Slowly building up on that. Finish up the intelligence stuff. Nice. Fortify the border, yeah. I think that's the Japanese one too. Or Chinese, which kind of useless, but for now, move this way. Nice. Let's start working up on that. Let's finish up like this whole line here. I like being ordered like that. Because we don't have any priorities right now besides prepare for the inevitable Russian Civil War and whoever wins that, which may or may not be fascist or non-aligned. The Tsar, probably. You know, we get a neutral stance. Police only. I don't know about this one. Well, I think we'll keep it as is for now. Damn, secret police would have been nice. I'll go with that. I don't like those intelligence debuffs. Kanto Shu, that's this? No? What the hell is Kanto Shu? I thought it was this. I think it is. Yeah, Dalian. Yeah, it's that. Okay. Yeah, you can have it. I'm not gonna use it. Then we got one more man right there. Awesome. Music's loud as all hell. Let's go ahead and finish up some of these. That's not something we're going to use. Might as well start getting some of these upgrades now while we can. Nice, can't use Aichi or any of that stuff, so give it to the naval guys. So yeah, I don't know what to do with torpedo cruisers. I'm not going to make any other type of ship. Maybe I'll make like general support raid fleet. Make some destroyers soon when we get to the 1940 hull designs. Just use the meta and enhance the PP. I mean, we're Japanese, I don't think it enhances much, but yeah. Innuendos aside, I'm not really worried about diplomacy. We're going to be fighting the world anyway. I don't like making alliances with too many shits. Makes the game too easy. What was I looking at? Anyway. Let's see. What's factions? No. Sure, factions then. Axis is looking pretty sad. Commonwealth is pretty nasty. We're going to go to war with Russia soon. Or whatever civil war they come out of. Where's ideologies, huh? I was looking at... Am I dumb now? Where's ideology view? Okay, it's gonna be on this then. Diplomacy? No, not that. Ideology. So if you got a pretty non-aligned world, normally you'd make a faction, make it pretty big, and then ally most of them, but I think that's pretty easy. I'm gonna break that whatever the hell, what was it? Non-aggression pact with China soon. After we're done with Russia, maybe. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna fight two fronts. But yeah, we'll strike north and we'll see from there. Yeah. I said I was gonna go west. Wow, Poland's fascist. But yeah. Looks like the US doesn't really do anything funny. Good old FDR. We'll strike west, most likely. Try to get rid of any communist, anything really. Nice. You can tire yourselves out on that. While I wait for... Oh, we got the high velocity cannons. We got the light tanks. I'll wait for more factories and I'll start like building up tanks even more. None of this matters, but I mean, I guess. We've got the steel to waste. Start getting that, I guess. It'd be kind of a waste not to use it, even though we have it. Dispersed, yeah. Fuel refining. Gonna need all the fuel we can get. Gonna make more. Yeah, we can make more. Keep it on the mainland. I don't want to, like, focus too much on... What's the max? Okay, that's pretty bad. I don't want to put it on the colonial side. In case we lose it somehow. Some way. So yeah, let's worry about that later. There you go. Now back on this. Economic policies. 12-hour workday. Yeah, you're funny. We're gonna put 8-hour. We are Japan, but we're not that stupid. Not about to kill off all the able-bodied men and women that I have. To maximize profit. And these will be done, well... These take a few months. That's not too bad. A little bit away from 1938. We'll get there eventually. I think this is going to be like the longest random game stream I've done. I'll have to check my stream times. But as far as like non-retro, non-scheduled programming stuff go, this is probably going to be the longest. I mean, there was the 24 or 15-hour stream, but that's different. Alright, let's get 6 of those. Get the, yeah, the research. Still quite a bit of ways away. This is all for battleships and stuff. I don't really need that. Depth charges, do enjoy. You never know. And, medium, we can go for medium now. Speed, alright. What was I gonna look at? What the fuck was I gonna look at? Yeah, 6 more coming in. Yep. So that's 1. 1. Making planes, right. Small frame. And it's still basic. That kind of sucks. We don't have a industrial org. I just want fighters. I'm not going to worry about anything else right now. Night penalty, well... The Russians are going to have way too many, so... Let's try not going too far. I mean, for now, this is gonna have to like, yeah, this is gonna have to do for now. When we get the other new airframe, we'll worry about that then. I wanted to make naval bombers, but I don't know. I'll worry about that in the next part when we have better airframes. Yeah, just do 5. And that's gonna be the 6 that we have Finland. The Nordics don't really matter to me either. Nice. I got a Monarch. Adolf. Awesome. Oh, we got hella guns. We can start like converting. Why would I want jungle movement? We're not going to China. Amphibious. There you go. There's Pakistan somehow in Bangladesh. I don't know why that happens sometimes, but none of this matters right now. Might need forts. I'm gonna fortify some of the Russian. I'm gonna fortify the ever-loving shit out of all my borders, actually. All the islands as well. Make them unpenetrable by sea. What is this, Yokosuka? That's naval stuff, yeah. Pakistan got a green or white piece. Interesting. Moderate Islam. Wow, that's disgusting. And for some reason, the fuel isn't doing a goddamn thing. I mean, not that there was some like loud ass thunder. I hope it was thunder, but oh, he's got Albert Speer. That's still nothing. This doesn't look too good either. I don't know what he's doing. That seemed like much. He's playing like the long game apparently. But at this point, the Austro-Hungarians are gonna beat the shit out of him. At some point. Like, come on, man. Although, I don't know. Poland might do something. Yeah, Austria's long been gone. So yeah, while we wait until we hit like 1938 so I can cut this into the first part. So is it entertaining to watch a stream like this? I mean, nothing much is going to happen at the beginning, no matter how much I force it. Because even if I, like, sprint down the war focuses, I'm just going to lose because I'm not ready, obviously. Like I said, these games are always... Paradox games are always preparation, takes forever, but then, you know, you start... It's like a snowball, you know? Rome Protocols, that's... Oh, wow, yeah. Germany is dead in case Italy ever goes to war. Italo Balbo. Not my favorite. Also not my favorite. Also not my favorite. Ew. Nothing's happening, though. It's pretty peaceful. If you ignore all the civil wars, it's pretty peaceful. The Chinese are just gonna end themselves. Mao is bigger than I always see him. He's always like a tiny blip right there. He always loses. But yeah. Jerusalem. Interesting. Oh, we've got Palestine as it should be. Oh, we got the Zionists here for some reason. State of Israel, wow. Palestine did some shit, and they have Jerusalem. So weird. I know Jerusalem has Palestine and Israel. They did some weird King Baldwin. Okay, the Civil War kicked off. This is gonna be the highlight of this stream, I suppose. There we go. One of our generals goes to help and volunteer in Russia. Provincial Russian, whatever the hell. I don't know what they are. The true czars. Alright, well. We're gonna be doing that for now. They didn't ask to be puppets of the Japanese Empire, so we're gonna leave them be. Hopefully that lets us create war later. Help out Manchuria for now. They're not gonna leave us anytime soon. I would hope not. We almost annexed them. That's kind of sad. I didn't mean to do that. That's not it. There you go. Some aluminum from the Confederacy. Never thought I'd say that. Let's get stealth. I got some planes too. Nice. Let's go ahead and finish off the advisors. Mobilization proponent. That's Konoha. Recruitable pop. German Reich request non-aggression. I mean, well, I cannot tie myself to the hike right now. Political power gain. Let's worry about changing all these fast, and then I'll switch them up. I don't need political power for too much, to be honest. And we went to 1938. Such a Superman like classic sound track right now. But yeah, that was Hearts of Fire and 4. I may or may not even cut the beginning because nothing happened. We were kind of soft locked. But yeah, we'll be playing as Japan when we come back. We'll be continuing this session, this save, and see what happens. We'll prepare a bit more, get some tanks going. I got 2 more. And yeah, we'll see how Russia fares. Usually the attackers win the Civil War, so the provincial Russian government. Even if they turn out monarchy, I'm still going to go after them. I don't care. China's going to go next, maybe. Or I'll just strike west. Maybe north. But we'll see. I did save, yeah. We'll come back to this in like 1 or 2 days, maybe. Tomorrow is back to retro, and then we have Bravely Default as our regularly scheduled stream programming. But yeah, until next time then, appreciate everybody stopping by, and goodbye.